This is Ziggy Antonasia here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Anthony Yarde. Anthony, thank you very much for your time there. Your teammate, Joel Kadua, what a fight to win that title. Just talk me through that. A bit heart in mouth at moments, but just incredible.
I just think, for the amount of experience he's had, similar to myself, he's performing excellently. And he's molded into a very, very good professional, but he has potential to mold into a great professional. I'm proud of him. I see how hard he works in the gym. He's putting in extreme amounts of work, and he was focused on that. He got the job done.
For yourself, obviously, here in Derby today, but last week in Saudi Arabia, just how do you reflect on it? I mean, gave it your all, and just how do you reflect on it up against one of the best in David Benavidez?
It's boxing. It's boxing. I wasn't happy with my performance, but it's just the game, innit? I'm fighting literally one of the best in the world amongst all weight classes. He's on a pound for pound list. And again, once again, I dare to be great. I'll fight anybody. I've said this before, and I've proven it time and time again. I knew I was the underdog going into the fight. Again, wrong game plan, heat of the moment, and to be honest with you, it was the whole nose situation. I've never had a nosebleed in my whole career, even sparring, no fights. I've never had nose like blood dripping out my nose like that. So yeah, obviously it took too long for me to deal with it, and then man, I got caught with too many shots, and then the fight was over.
You mentioned they're there to be great. You fought some of the best light heavyweights in recent times: Kovalev, Beterbiev, obviously Benavidez. How does Benavidez match up with a Beterbiev or a Bivol, in your opinion?
I haven't fought Bivol. I fought Kovalev. I fought Kovalev and Beterbiev, but just different fighters. You can't really compare fighters. If you ask me who punches harder or who's got quicker hands, I can say, but who's a better fighter, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot that goes into a boxing fight. They put the show on to suit American timeline. I was knackered when I went into the ring. Like literally, I couldn't get my clock right. I had to have coffee. So again, it's different. With the Better Beer fight, it was in my hometown. I had a bit more comfort. My time schedule was on. It was good, and stylistically, a different fight. So I take nothing away from David Benavidez, excellent fighter. When I hit him, he kept coming forward. He applied the good pressure, but just like you see him doing these other fights, he's been like that for a reason.
Obviously, you mentioned there headlining a massive Saudi Arabia show, Ring Magazine. Did you feel a difference in there between the atmosphere of a London crowd and the Saudi Arabia crowd?
100%, 100%. I did hear some cheers, but there's nothing can compare to when you're, in London or America or anywhere. Saudi Arabia is very presidential. You know, beautiful setup, beautiful. You know, the way they put it all together. Beautiful setup, but the atmosphere of a London or the States or anything like that, you can't match it.
Final one from me. Obviously, you've dared to be great 3 times. How do you get back to a world title? There's obviously the big domestic scene, Joshua Boatti there, even Ben Whittaker coming up fighting tonight. Are we going to see you in against one of them? And how do you get back to the top of the mountain again?
Hopefully, hopefully. There's a lot of options for me still, and man, we'll just see how the cookie crumbles. How we bake the pie. Right now, I'm going on holiday. That's a priority, and we'll go from there.
Anthony, thank you very much for your time, bro. Thank you.